Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week in Red Dead Online. This week, Plunder is now available for you to play. It's a showdown mode which essentially calls back to a GTA Online game mode as well, which is the raid game mode. Essentially what Plunder is, for those who are not familiar with the capture mode in GTA Online, there is a central point where you can grab bags, and then as soon as all those bags are grabbed, you're gonna have to start invading other people's bases. There's a total of 4 teams with a maximum of 16 players, and you will have to fight your way to make sure that you're the one going out on top. In the gameplay you can see in your screen, the interesting thing that was happening in this one is that the purple team was at first getting all the bags, and later down the line the orange team ended up winning. Of course, I wasn't in neither of those teams, because randoms make me cry. But overall, I think that this game mode can definitely bring for some very interesting situations and definitely worth the play. At least that is judging it from the only match that I have played. I'm planning on playing more on my live stream, so if you want to join me in that or see some more gameplay of it or just hang out in the stream, link is always in the description down below. Now, alongside that, there's also new clothing added this week. There is the Awangila hat. The Porter jacket, and also the Concho pants. As well as this week, all coats, holsters, boots and gloves, which are otherwise meant for those who are rank 40, will be available to all players, so you can grab all these until April 15th. Aside from that, there's also the Turkmen, the Missouri Fox Trotter, and also the Arabian horses being lowered to rank 40, and the volatile dynamite, incendiary buckshot, explosive slug, express explosive, and dynamite arrow ammo pamphlets are all lower to rank 60 this week. So if you haven't picked up any of these things yet, then now is your time to do so. They're not discounted or anything like that, and for example, the explosive ammo is a whopping $1,000, and if you're curious about how good it actually is, I left a little eye in the sky which will guide you to a little video that I did a couple of months ago testing just how good it actually is. And that is all there is to it this week in Red Dead Online. Unfortunately, this was the very last mode that they've teased in terms of their roadmap on what's to come in Red Dead Online, so maybe we'll get some new clothing next week. I don't know. In terms of game modes, this is kind of gonna be it for now. They have said about, obviously, you know, the new major content update coming soon as well. It is spring, so there is a very likelihood that it's going to be, you know, somewhere later down the line, maybe even like this month or in May. Either of those two, I think, would probably be a pretty good assumption. Don't take my word for it, because obviously I'm just purely speculating here. But I have to say that the game modes that they have added are interesting. This should definitely spice up the showdown mode a lot more with some more variety and stuff. Unfortunately, they're only in the 16-player one, so I think from now on you're going to be seeing the most amount of people inside of the 16-player playlist, because that's where all the new showdown modes are. And I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, because, you know, the large modes, they tend to get kind of clusterfucky in terms of the amount of, you know, spawn issues that are there. So hopefully Rockstar will continue to improve the video game like they should, especially because as I was playing this, there was this very weird bug. I've been seeing the same thing going on Twitter, where people were having issues with their rank being negative, like their actual XP was in the negative. During this one match, I ranked up twice, and I'm in like the high 90s kind of rank, which makes me to believe that there's definitely some very nasty buggage going on, and I don't know how many people are affected, but yeah, hopefully Rockstar is working on a fix, but until then, you have been warned. But with all that said, and with all that done, that was it for me. Thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.